So this movie had no business being as good as it was. None at all. Hi everyone, it's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise on Popcorn with Grant, everybody. And today we are talking about a movie. Movies and TV, that's what we do here, and that movie is Knox Goes Away. Knox Goes Away is directed by Michael Keaton. It also stars Michael Keaton. He plays John Knox, who is a hired killer who, upon a hit gone wrong, in which his partner is inadvertently killed in the process, discovers that he has a rare form of dementia that is very quickly deteriorating his mental state. And he has, if he's lucky, a few weeks to live. And so essentially what he decides to do is he decides to get his affairs in order. All the money he's made from his various hitman jobs, particularly with his handler and mentor, played by Al Pacino, back in a row for his ex-wife and his estranged son. But then the estranged son shows up at his doorstep, hand bleeding. He's played by James Marsden. His daughter was molested by a adult she met on the internet, and James Marsden killed the man, and essentially needs his father's help covering it up. As the police are on our trail, is anything as it seems, and as his mind deteriorates, what do we know that he doesn't, and what does he know that we don't? It becomes a battle of wits as this former, very intelligent, highly regarded man of action slowly begins to lose all memory of anything. Essentially, let the mayhem begin. So here's the thing. This is not an action movie. I will say that first off, right off the bat. The trailer, it's another one of those films where the trailer makes it look like an action movie. It is not an action movie. It is a noir thriller. It is a slow burn noir thriller. Some people are going to hate the movie for that. What this movie does is the movie Memory, not the good Memory, not the one with Jessica Chastain, the bad Memory with Liam Neeson, and not the Eternal Memory either, which is also terrific. It does what that was trying to do, but actually does it well. Basically, this is a hitman story, but the thing is that his condition is treated pretty seriously. I dug this flick. I thought this was a really, really, really engaging, thoughtful little thriller. It's clearly a low budget effort. It's not like a massive, some filmmaking of it is rough around the edges. This is the first film directed by Keaton I've seen. He did one other feature called The Merry Gentleman. I have not seen it, so I can't attest to it. But he does a solid job considering the limitations of budget for this film. But I think what helps is that you got Michael Keaton in front of the camera as well, portraying this character who is so methodical. Like, he knows he's going to die, so whatever amount of his mind that he has left that has not been lost, he uses to kind of break everything down. He's very cold and analytical, and he's very, the title is sort of a dual meaning, because whenever people ask him throughout the film what's going on, why he needs to cash out on his various, pensions and whatnot, he says, "Oh, I'm going away." And then they say, "Well, when are you going to be back?" He goes, "No, there's no coming back from this. I'm going away." Meaning, I'm going to die. I know I'm going to die, and I got to do this. And the story is engaging. The other characters around Keaton are engaging. The two cops in the film, one of whom is a female character, really good, sort of lively, light, to kind of lighten the mood at times. Marsden is really good, playing a little bit against type as a more sinister figure than you might believe. You got Marcia Gay Harden in there for a couple of scenes as Michael Keaton's ex-wife. She does quite a good job. You got Al Pacino in a few scenes, who's doing, solid, underplaying it pretty solidly. And just overall, I think this is a really solid thriller. Do I think it's one of the best films of the year or anything? No. I think that, it's rough around the edges, and I do think that there are moments where it does ride that line of, are you gonna pull it off? And I think that some elements of it don't quite come together. I do think that and there's a little bit of like gaps where it goes from being like, okay, you're learning things that as he learns them, to being kind of unnecessarily confusing in like the home stretch, which is a little bit too bad. But overall, I dug Knox Goes Away enough to pretty highly recommend it. I think this is a solid thriller that is not what you think it's going to be, and I think that's what makes it so surprisingly good. So yeah, and I'm not going to go all the way with it, but I'm going to go pretty far. I'm going to give Knox Goes Away 4.5 out of 5 stars. I like this film a lot. I thought it was really good. It's not one of the best films of the year, but I enjoyed it quite a bit. And Keaton, of course, is terrific. And yeah, 4.5 out of 5 stars for Knox Goes Away. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash. Let's talk some trailer trash. Ezra talked about it. Looks okay, I guess. I'm a little bit worried, though, about how they're going to balance the tone of that one. Furiosa, Mad Max Saga talked about it. Looks good. Monkey Man talked about it. Looks good. Boy Kills World talked about it. Looks good. Immaculate talked about it. Looks good. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire talked about it. Looks good. And was there shawarma? No, there was not. All right, that is it. We will be back tomorrow, finally, for reviews of Ricky Stenicki and Damsel. Next week, on Wednesday, we have a review of Christspiracy, which is a new documentary. Thursday, we have Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Friday is Immaculate, and Saturday is Late Night with the Devil, and potentially some others. And then we got a packed week coming up, including a new AMC Scream Unseen, Ex Machina retro review, Godzilla and Kong: The New Empire, and Winnie the Pooh: Blood and Honey 2. Yeah. Also, stay tuned at the start of April over on my second channel, where we will be doing a first for the channel. We are going to do quarterly check-ins, basically. Me and my buddy Luke Ponto and potentially others are going to talk about, at different intervals in the year, at the end of the first quarter, which would be January through March, as well as the succeeding, basically every 3 months in the year, we're going to meet up and touch base and talk about our favorite movies and our least favorite movies at that time of the year. And then the fifth and final bit will be the best and worst lists finally in February. So that's like we do. So that's coming up, and we're just going to touch base for a bit. And then, yeah. So that's all coming up, and that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant the Movie and TV Guy. I see it all. I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Love you all, class dismissed. I love you 3,000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what it's supposed to do. Or so I've been told. Leave a comment, even if it's, hey, Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. If you want to find me else or reviews this and other fun stuff, you can check me out on all my social media on literally everything at either Raised on Popcorn's Grant or Raised on Popcorn. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of Knox Goes Away? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think everything's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below. Let me know. And until we meet again, we're all raised on popcorn. Make mild extra butter. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. See you around. Bye.